Welcome back to the channel, dear friends. It's a blessing to be with you again. Today, we explore a question that's often overlooked in modern spiritual circles, but lies at the very heart of true practice. How much of your inner cultivation is revealed through the way you carry yourself? Is it possible that your demeanor, how you walk, sit, eat, speak reflects more of your spiritual depth than all the rituals and prayers you perform? Let's journey into this often neglected but profoundly important aspect of spiritual life, drawing from the timeless wisdom of Master Zuyan, one of the most respected and realized Zen masters in history. We live in a world where spiritual practice is often equated with what you say, what you chant, how long you meditate, or how many teachings you've studied. But Master Zuyan reminds us of something incredibly grounded and your utter expression, your physical bearing, your composure, your conduct in everyday moments is the true mirror of your inner realization. He once said, "If I want to know if a person has the way, I simply observe how they walk, how they sit, and how they eat." That may sound simple, even strange, but consider this deeply. It means that every movement of your body is an extension of your mind. Every gesture reveals your state of awareness. Your behavior, even in silence, announces your level of presence. In Zen, there's a term called demeanor as practice. It means that your physical manner is not separate from your spiritual cultivation, it is your cultivation. Let's begin with something basic: how you walk. Do you walk in a rush, with scattered energy, bumping into things, not noticing others? Or do you walk with grounded awareness, feeling the earth under each step, moving with presence? One of the most well-known stories from the Buddhist canon is about a man who decided to become a monk after seeing another monk. That monk wasn't teaching. He wasn't speaking. He was simply walking calm, steady, mindful. His steps communicated a tranquility that pierced through the observer's heart. That is the power of spiritual presence made visible. Master Zuyan emphasized that when a person has truly entered the way, everything about them becomes dignified, stable, and clear, not out of performance, but because the mind is no longer restless. When the mind settles, so does the body. When the heart is calm, the face reflects it. When attachment lessens, gestures soften. You can tell if someone is deeply practicing, not by the number of mantras they recite, but by how they pour tea. Not by their spiritual vocabulary, but by how they treat the person cleaning the floor. Let's consider eating. In monastic life, meals are not taken casually, they're rituals. Each bite is taken with gratitude, each movement with grace. There's no grabbing, rushing, or multitasking. The bowl is held as a sacred object, the food offered as a blessing. Now compare this to the modern norm: eating while scrolling on a phone, chewing hurriedly, barely tasting anything. What does that say about our state of mind? True spiritual practice shows up in the most mundane places, in how you close a door, in how you set your shoes by the entry, in how you listen when someone speaks. Master Zuyan told his disciples, "Don't worry about lofty concepts. First, learn how to sit without slouching, walk without swinging, and stand without fidgeting." Why? Because to control the body is to train the mind. They are not separate. He also taught that true humility is seen not in words, but in posture. A humble person doesn't need to declare their humility. It shows in their lowered gaze, their gentle tone, their respectful demeanor. Now, let's explore sitting. In meditation, we learn to sit upright, stable, yet relaxed. But this isn't just for the cushion. The way we sit on a train, at a desk, or at the dinner table can be a continuation of our inner state. Are we slouched, restless, closed off, or are we upright, open, and alert? To sit like a Buddha is to embody presence wherever you are. And then there is standing. To stand in a queue, to stand during a ceremony, to stand in conversation. These are all opportunities to reveal our training. Do we lean, shift, tap our feet in impatience? Or do we stand with steadiness, like a mountain unmoved? In Zen monasteries, every moment is part of the practice. Sweeping the floor, folding a robe, even going to the toilet, each act is treated with the same mindfulness as formal meditation. Because in truth, there is no separation. Master Zuyan was once seen sweeping the temple courtyard well into his old age. A disciple said, "Master, why are you doing this?" "You are the abbot," Zuyan replied. "To sweep the ground is to sweep the mind. To clean the dust here is to clean the dust within." That is the essence of embodied wisdom. True demeanor doesn't mean being rigid or unnatural. It means being fully present. When you are present, your movements are economical. Your speech is thoughtful. Your energy is stable. You no longer throw your limbs around carelessly. You no longer interrupt others or dominate conversations. You no longer eat to numb or walk to escape. You begin to carry yourself with the quiet strength of someone who has met their own mind. This presence is contagious. You don't need to preach. Your stillness becomes your message. I once met a lay practitioner who lived in the city. He never taught a class or led a group. But everyone who entered his home remarked, "I feel peaceful here." Why? Because every object was placed with care. Every corner was clean. He moved slowly. He spoke gently. He lived with respect for space, for people, for himself. That is modern monasticism. That is living the path without renouncing the world. If you want to measure your progress in practice, don't look at how long you sit in meditation. Look at how you behave in traffic. Look at how you react to criticism. Look at how you place your shoes at the door. These small things are the true indicators. Ask yourself, is my speech getting softer? Are my steps more grounded? Is my energy more welcoming? If yes, then you're on the path. This awareness must be cultivated, but not forced. Begin by watching yourself without judgment. Notice your body when you're anxious. Notice your posture when you're proud. Notice your gestures when you're tired. Just observe. Slowly, naturally, your body will begin to align with your intention. Demeanor is not for show. It is a side effect of sincerity. You cannot fake calmness. You cannot pretend grace. But you can practice presence, and presence transforms everything. So whether you're making tea or making a speech, let your movements reflect your truth. Let your breath guide your actions. Let your posture carry your practice. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this message resonated with you, please share in the comments what small habits have helped you embody your inner practice. How does your demeanor changed over time? Like, subscribe, and continue walking this path with us. Let's learn not just to speak the Dharma, but to live it in our steps, our hands, our eyes, our silence. Until next time, may your every gesture be a prayer, and your presence a reflection of your deepest peace.